District branch today and get your library card.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everybody. Wake up, get ready for a really big show. It is Good Morning Vail on TV8, your Saturday edition. I'm your host, Liz. We have so many great things to do today. We're going to learn another instrument with Jammin with Jake. We have a very, very special guest from Roundup River Ranch coming in. And of course, we have all of the great things that are going on the community calendar. Sit back, relax. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. I am at the TV Weather Center, and we're going to take a look at our day. Thankfully, it's going to be a little bit cooler this week than it was last week. It was very, very hot, but we're going to get some cool weather now, and there's nothing like waking up early in the morning. You get to see that beautiful fiery sky with the sun coming through the clouds. It was an absolutely gorgeous morning, and the day is going to be just as beautiful. Your high today is 77 degrees. We only have a 10% chance of precipitation. And we have partly cloudy skies for you guys this afternoon. Mostly sunny throughout the day, and then when we hit 4 o'clock, it will be around 73 and partly cloudy skies will roll in. 8 o'clock, 67 degrees. Nice cool down for the evening with partly cloudy skies. As we take a look right now in Denver, we have a 40% chance of precipitation. 85 degrees over in Denver. It's the hottest there, as well as in Eagle, where it's 83 with a 25% chance of precipitation. Avon, only 25% chance of rain, 83 degrees. And in Vail, 10% chance of rain and 77 degrees. Taking a look at your night tonight, your overnight low is going to be 50 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Sun will set at 8:18 p.m. As we take a look at the week, we see a lot of sunny skies and warm weather. By tomorrow, 15% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies. It'll be 78 for your high and 51 for your low. On Monday, super bright, pretty day, 20% chance of showers, mostly sunny skies. 74 degrees is your high and 49 degrees is your low. By Tuesday, 10% chance of same, mostly sunny skies. 75 is your high and 48 is your low. By Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, continuing on with that 77-degree weather for your mid-range high and 51 degrees for your low. And then by Thursday, mostly sunny skies. 76 is your high and 50 degrees is your low. That is a look at your weather. We have so many great things to go on to celebrate the beautiful sunshine. I'm going to let you know about a couple of things right now. As you know, summertime is the greatest time for lots of free events and special shows that we have outside to give everybody a chance to enjoy complimentary entertainment, and that's always at Sunset Live at Nottingham Park. We always have a great experience over there. Free shows on Sunday evenings, and you get to watch the sunset as well. Same thing with hot summer nights over at Gerald Ford Amphitheater. I also want to let you guys know about something else that's complimentary. FAC is kicking off again over at the Westin. If you love Friday Afternoon Club, well, then get on over to the Westin on Friday. They're going to kick it all off with Rewind, an amazing band taking place next Friday, and it's just a wonderful place to go and check it out and be with your friends. Also, the Beaver Creek Rodeo is kicking off on Thursday, the 6th. That's going to be a lot of fun, taking place from 5 to 8 p.m. You know you want to get your rodeo on up in Beaver Creek. It's just a wonderful experience, and the scenery is magnificent. And if you like to get your art on, I love this place, Alpine Arts. It's located in Riverwalk. Well, they do a lot of these fun little things like canvas and cocktails and things like this. The next one they have is called Tapas and Tumblers. Sounds exactly what you're going to do. You're going to have some great Spanish tapas to munch out on, and you get to glaze a quick set of tumblers for your home. So it sounds like a lot of fun. You can get crafty, enjoy a nice bite to eat, and get on over there to Alpine Arts. They are located in Riverwalk. And one more thing I want to remind you guys, I've been chatting about a very special play that I am in. Mrs. Vitale is my role. I am with a cast of over 36 people, and this This ensemble of people are so funny and just so creative and just super talented. There's music, there's dancing, there's a whole lot of levity and a little bit of clumsiness, and that might be on my part for the most part. But I'll tell you what, if you want to get tickets, they are literally practically sold out. Go to the Vail Valley Theater Company's website and get your tickets today so you can join in on all the fun. And speaking of fun, we have a lot of fun coming up for the show today. We have Jake Wolf jamming with Jake. I'm going to learn the trombone. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then a very special guest, Sarah Johnson from Roundup River Ranch, one of our most incredible nonprofit organizations that help the children here in the Vail Valley. So get ready, everybody. We have a big show for you guys. It's Good Morning Vail on TV8. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Liz, your host for your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail, right here on TV8. Now, we work really hard, we play really hard, but we also have a lot of crazy things going on in our life. We all want to de-stress, we all want to take it back a notch. Well, there's a very zen way to do that. There's a place called Violet Light down in Gypsum, and Julia went and chatted with her. She's an amazing lady. I actually have some feel-good rocks that I've gotten from her. She does Reiki and so much more to put us in a calm, peaceful place. Let's find out what she's all about right now.
Hi everyone, I'm Julio Garcia and I'm in Eagle today where I'm going to be chatting with Simone Leibarger of Violet Light, and she's going to be guiding us through the fascinating world of alternative medicine, self-growth, and personal well-being. Let's go meet Simone to hear all about her practices and everything she's got to show us. I am joined here today with a very special guest, Simone Leibarger from Violet Light. We are in her studio, in her space, in her temple, and we are so fortunate that she was that she allowed us to open up her space and allowed us in her space to talk about all the amazing work that she does, to talk about alternative medicine, personal well-being, self-growth, things that are just so important for all of us to partake in and find different ways to be better versions of ourselves. So Simone, thank you so much for your time and for allowing us this space to be here today.
You're so kind. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to allow me to talk a little bit about what I do here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited. I've known you for a few years now, but I don't think we had ever had the chance to, as I was just mentioning off camera, to really sit down and hear a little bit about your story, your background. I know a little bit about what you do, but I'm very excited to just learn more because I know you've expanded and you're always offering such amazing work to our community. So I'm very excited. And I would like to start off, if you just want to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your story, your background, anything you want to share in terms of who is Simone.
Oh, wow. That's how much time we have. So thank you. No, yeah, we met doing the Mi Salud Mi Charco videos, right? So we were trying to, during COVID, to bring some relief, some emotional balance to the community through that channel that the county was providing. So I was like, Julio, it's not uploading.
Yeah.
So you're awesome helping me out with all of that. So I've been in the Valley for about 17 years now. And I came here just because I wanted to make some money and move to Europe to do my master's degree in something.
Okay.
I studied linguistics back home, and actually I came back after my time here working at the airport. So I came back and I fell in love. Typical story.
Yeah, as it tends to happen.
So I stayed, and that is 17 years ago. So I worked in the Valley for about 10 years as a medical interpreter. And in that job, I saw a lot of things that it was maybe lacking in the sense of what are this person's emotion? You come in for a shoulder pain, but that shoulder pain creates depression, creates a lot of problems at home because you're not being able to provide maybe as you used to. So I felt that maybe I could give something to the community that would create another side of medicine that is not just the physical side of traditional medicine. And that's kind of how I had been already studying for myself, because I've always been interested in these subjects.
Okay.
But then I decided, wow, maybe I'll turn this into a business. And people were like, but what is it you do? And I felt a lot of fear and a lot of doubt that I could actually provide anything, because there was so much that is unknown. And I don't know, something just happened, something just came and was like, you know what, just do it and maybe work on the educational part. People don't know what you do. Okay, so then educate them what is that you do. What is alternative medicine? Because we're talking about 10 to 7 years ago, when it was not this prevalent, it was not this obvious as it is now, which I'm really happy to see the growth. So that's how I started. Just because I saw that people would leave an appointment crying. But what am I going to do? What about my children? I can't work. And it was a whole lot of mental issues and emotional issues that a medicine for the shoulder is not going to give.
Right.
And it's not going to follow up as it needed to.
It kind of went beyond that, is what you saw.
So much.
And you mentioned, obviously, alternative medicine, which I feel like everything you do kind of falls under that.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about what is alternative medicine and some of those practices or services that you offer within that branch of alternative medicine that kind of help the person, because I kind of see it as like you're helping the person as a whole almost.
Right.
Not just one specific thing, but you're kind of treating everything. So tell us a little bit about how that all kind of works.
Exactly. So alternative medicine is a term that is used to anything that is not traditional medicine, that is not conventional medicine. So when we are talking about meditation, yoga, aromatherapy, Reiki, Ayurveda, herbal uses for medicine, and so many other practices that maybe I don't do, but they're also listed as alternative medicine.
Okay.
They mostly come from this sense that, again, you are not just one piece. You are an entire system that is trying to heal. So in order for your shoulder to heal, there is a system that is not just physical. Because if you're less stressed, if you're not depressed, if you're less concerned, your healing process is a lot faster.
Okay.
But there's a lot of things that we suffer that are not physical, and they cannot be measured. If you go to a doctor and say, hey, doctor, I'm having this issue, and you go through some tests, right? And the doctor comes back to you like, no, you don't have anything. Everything is fine. And you're like, how am I fine?
Yeah.
I'm not fine. I can feel it. Well, it's because we don't have the tools yet to measure energy, to measure emotions, to measure thought, right? Your doctor is not going to do a tomography to measure your levels of stress.
Right.
It can measure because you have high blood pressure, because you have a stomach ulcer, because you're having heart issues. That is the body giving manifestations that there's something out of balance. And alternative medicine, if you come with a symptom, that's the part that I'm the least interested in.
Okay.
I want to know, did you have an argument that could have spiked your blood pressure? Are you a stressed person? Are you a nervous person? Are you a person that doesn't know how to express your emotions, and that could be creating your ulcer? I want to know who you are and not the symptoms. And that's how we treat people in alternative medicine, like you said, as a whole.
Right.
That's why it started with the holistic term, right? Oh, it's a holistic system because you're not just one part of you, and much less just the physical. We're way beyond the physical. So it's a style of life, right? Meditation. And also it's a medicine that is more preventive than, okay, it's too late, now we need medicine.
Okay.
Now we need surgery. We can prevent. We can avoid things to become worse. And just also be a complementary alternative to the treatment that you're already having with traditional medicine. But you also need that other part of you, that the follow-up and the continuum of change in you, so your body can heal.
Yeah. And I love that perspective of we're more than just physical beings. You know, we come with emotions, our spirituality, all those things are interconnected. And the perspective that you give of like what might be the root cause that's causing some of these physical symptoms, I think that perspective is just very, very interesting and very impactful too.
Yeah, I mean, we're still recovering from a really horrific thing that happened in the whole world, right? So how do you go and get a pill for your grief?
Right.
Or how do you get a pill for your relationship with your partner?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are not just in the physical body, but you know, it's still impacting your life. Because if you were stressed at home, you're probably stressed in traffic, and you're probably stressed at work, and you're probably stressed with your kids.
Yeah.
We don't have to live like this.
Yeah.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you into Rugs Benedict to come explore our 12,000 square foot showroom. We've been serving the Vail Valley for over 50 years now with flooring needs. And we inventory a ton of product from Carpet One to provide the very best values, highest style. We just built a warehouse, 15,000 square foot warehouse in gypsum. So we have over 120 different broadloom carpets. We have a lot of waterproof wood flooring, things that we can install right away.
way. We have employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty. Many of them have been with us for decades, and they're true craftsmen in their work. They're absolutely extraordinary at installing any of the flooring that we provide. We also have over 1,000 area rugs in stock right now, and they start at 2x3s. I could bring these into the studio today, but they go all the way up to 12x16s, and we have them hanging on the racks just like shopping for clothing. So it's very easy for you to just flip through, see what's available. We'll deliver them to your house so you can check out how they look in your space with your lighting. All different sizes, all different shapes, some things that are going to be a little bit more contemporary as well as tribal, traditional, all the latest and greatest looks. We have things that are hand knotted, silk, woolen silk options, all the way down to some machine-made indoor-outdoor type rugs. So really anything that you're looking for your business, for your home, for a rental, Rugs Benedict can provide it. And one thing I consistently hear when people leave our showroom is, that was so easy, thank you so much. So we make the process very easy. Come in, take a look, and we'd love to offer you a free estimate. Look forward to seeing you in our showroom.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Liz. I'm really enjoying that interview with Julio and Violet Light. She is shedding light on the light that we could use, Reiki, and so much more. Let's continue with that interview and find out much more.
Hi everyone, I'm Julio Garcia and I'm in Eagle today where I'm going to be chatting with Simone Leibarger of Violet Light, and she's going to be guiding us through the fascinating world of alternative medicine, self-growth, and personal well-being. Let's go meet Simone to hear all about her practices and everything she's got to show us. Obviously, we are in your space where a lot of these practices happen. Mm-hmm. Talk to us a little bit about what happens here. What kind of services you offer in this space when you talk about Reiki, meditation, aromatherapy. You know, we see things all over the walls and stuff. So what happens in this space in particular?
Yeah, so here I can offer the healing sessions. So Reiki, singing bowl sessions, which is another form of alternative medicine, aromatherapy sessions with the Reiki as well. Okay. There's another therapy called Ho'oponopono that is a therapy for forgiveness and to heal memories that was created for the Kahuna people in Hawaii. Okay. So that is held here. Sometimes I have people laying down on the floor and we do a sound bath, crystal healing as well, color therapy. So there's a lot of things that happen here. Meditation mostly does not happen here unless it is a private session. Okay. Meditation, I'm really, really happy to have the collaboration with the libraries in Eagle and in Avon. So we have the meditations in both locations. Yeah. But here and outside as well, so we can be with nature, listen to the birds and the creek running through. Yeah. Those are two spaces in the temple that we can have more of the personalized individual sessions. Okay.
And I mean, honestly, it's such a unique space. It's such a peaceful space. We were just outside before this and you can hear the creek running right behind the gazebo.
Yeah.
So I think the experience you create, has a lot to do with it. And the space you have created too, I can tell that you've put a lot of effort and time and passion into all of this to really create that for the people that you are treating. So speaking of all these services and everything that you offer, because you do a lot, how did these passions kind of start, or how did you how are you able to do all of this? Did you get any type of trainings, education, like kind of what does that formation look like for you to be able to offer these services?
Yeah, absolutely. So Violet Light is going to turn 7 in November.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe my baby is growing so much. But I have been studying this for maybe 20 years, depending on what we're talking about here. There's always been an interest of mine. For aromatherapy, for example, I was diagnosed with a serious situation that I would need surgery with time if I couldn't be healed by the medication I was taking. And then I found this component, I found this blend that started to help me. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's something here that I don't know. So I'm a seeker, and I'm really self-taught in a lot of things. So when I started to think of becoming a professional, then I started to getting certification. So I did get a certification with Catherine Zeeb here in Colorado. She used to be in AdWords. She's no longer with us. So she was my first master. We refer in Reiki as our masters. Then I went to Brazil and India, or just reading anywhere else to get the core of these places, because they have different approaches to the same technique as well. Then I got certified in clinical aromatherapy by AromaHead Institute, which is also a place where I get most of my essential oils. Then we're talking just expansion of it. So Tibetan singing bowls, I got a certification in India. I got a 300-hour certification for meditation to be a teacher. And I can keep going on and on because it's just part of me to provide the best. And if I know more, and I spend a lot of time reading, taking classes. I take philosophy classes a lot. That helps me to have a better understanding of how people see life and how they understand what they're going through. I got certified in crystal healing as well. So, yes.
I can relate to you a lot just in terms of like always seeking, always learning, always, I do that a lot too. I'm always reading. I'm always thinking, okay, how can I learn more or just be a better version of ourselves, and that kind of translates to the work that you do. So
thank you.
That is very amazing. Now, I know this is a very complex question, but what advice would you give to anyone, or what would be kind of those first steps to lead a more, I don't want to say healthier life, but kind of a life that takes into account all those aspects of our lives, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and then lead a healthier lifestyle in one of those ways, or kind of in all of those ways?
Another question of time, but if I can say, first it is to understand that you're not just the body. So if you're feeling something, that is an alert, that is a manifestation that you are not in balance. So if you're always tired, if everything triggers you, if you have no patience to be with the ones around you, whether at home or at work, a lot of times also we numb our emotions through alcohol, drugs, shopping, people hoarding. Or not having time for yourself. Those are all little things that you can realize, like, this is not working for me. This is not making me happy. I keep buying shoes and more shoes, and I'm still not happy. I keep eating and eating and eating, and I'm still not satisfied. So imagine that you are in the bus, and you see someone that interests you, that calls your attention because you find this person beautiful, or just the way this person looks. And this person looks at you back, and you just look at each other. But then the bus stops, and the person goes. and there goes your chance. So I feel like alternative medicine is that chance. I feel like alternative medicine would be like, give it a try. Give it a try to see how it can incorporate for you to have a better life. Because I feel like for some reason we learn to just push and push through and push through. No, but I gotta work. No, but I gotta do this. And eventually your body's not going to be able to handle anymore. So then the diseases start to show up and the issues start to show up. So don't miss out in something that can be giving you the best self. For, like you said, how can you be a better version of you? Just by preventive medicine and not the medicine that you go to when it's too late and then you have to do more serious procedures. That would be my advice. Do things for you consistently that make you feel better all the time. Because you should feel better all the time, not just sometimes.
And I think that's a friendly reminder for myself as well too, to like, you know, always make sure you're listening to your body, you're taking care of it, you're doing these things that will help you lead a healthier lifestyle. And I love that. And I love that analogy too of the bus and all that. I love that. So I want to ask before we finalize, you mentioned your meditations in the libraries and your collaboration. Talk to us a little bit more about that, because I know they're free. I love that you're offering that opportunity for folks who want to maybe try out meditation, and you are offering both English and Spanish. So tell us more a little bit about that, because I think that's an incredible resource for the community.
So that could not happen without the wonderful and great people from our Eagle County Department of Public Health. So there's quite a few people, there's a wonderful team there that have trusted me to create this program. This program has been running for 4 years now. Of course, we were doing it online during COVID, but we just started offering in 2020, offering meditation in Gypsum, in Eagle, in Address, and in Avon. In January. And then in March, everything obviously got shut down. So we're still in that process of recovering all of these programs and these offerings. So thanks to them, I am able to offer these meditations for free. So every Monday in Eagle at 6 o'clock, at the library in Eagle, we have the meditation in English, thanks to them. We have some workshops where I teach people, you know, some herbs, how you can use herbs or nature elements for healing, or how to have more harmony in your life. There's so many things that we've been teaching. And the sessions, the individual sessions, are at a very, very affordable price, thanks to them. So I'm really grateful to have the collaboration of the library and also the great support from the Eagle County Department of Public Health.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've been to a couple meditation sessions, and it's just always nice to have that time to disconnect and, you know, to kind of have a little peaceful moment within the chaos of our daily lives.
Right.
So I would like to conclude. If you want to share your contact information, how can folks get a hold of you if they want to come in for an individual session here or any of the services you offer? If they want to come to a meditation class, how can they go about contacting you?
So again, meditation classes every Monday at 6 p.m. at the library in Eagle. And any other questions or clarifications, please give me a call or send me a text, because sometimes I'm busy with clients and it's hard to answer the phone, but text is much easier. So 970-366-7387.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Simone. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, I was very excited to learn more about what you all do, and I think what you are able to bring to this community is so important. And just bringing a different perspective, I think, you know, is always a good place to start. If folks maybe are unfamiliar with what you do, I think, you know, this is a great opportunity for everyone to learn a little bit more about what you do. And thank you once again for your time and for allowing us into your space.
Thank you, and congratulations to this position at TVA. I wish you all the abundance and prosperity in your life.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Keep it right here for more of TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail. And you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to Danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to your TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at your Saturday, everybody. Today at 8 a.m. it'll be 56 degrees. Your high today is 77. We have a 10% chance of precipitation coming our way. Not going to rain today. I know it. It's going to be a big blue day. We will get some cloud coverage by around 4 p.m. It'll be 73 degrees by then. By 8 p.m. it'll cool off, 67 degrees and partly cloudy skies. It's really nice to have the overnight coolness, right? We're going to check the I-70 corridor right now. Over in Denver, we have a 40% chance of precipitation and afternoon thunderstorms, and 85 degrees over in Denver. In Eagle, 25% chance of precipitation, 83. 83 in Avon as well, with only a 25% chance of rain, and no chance in Vail, maybe 10% chance. 77 degrees in Vail. As we take a look at your overnight low, it's going to be a nice 50 degrees, so we can open our windows and cool off from the day. And the sun tonight will set at 8:18 p.m. We're going to take a look at the full week right now. Tomorrow's going to be another sunny day with partly cloudy skies coming through the afternoon. 78 degrees for your high, 51 degrees for your low. And Monday, all sun, all day, 20% chance of precipitation, 74 degrees for your high and 49 degrees is your low. By Tuesday, more of the same, mostly sunny skies, 75 for your high and 40 degrees for your low. By Wednesday, mostly sunny, 77 for your high, 51 for your low, and then it continues on Thursday, mostly sunny. 76 is your high and 50 degrees is your low. That's a look at your weather, all brought to you by Sun and Ski. Located here in Avon, you can go to sunandski.com to shop online, but why would you when you can go to the store and see all these great people that know what they're doing? They can guide you around the giant store and give you whatever you need for every season of the year. That's a look at your weather through Sun and Ski. And now we're going to go take a look at a very special interview that Kim had with a financial expert. And this is all with regards to adult dependence. Let's find out all about that and learn something, shall we?
Now, welcome back to the show. We have Beth Stentz, a Colorado financial advisor, joining us today to talk about the study that AgeWave and Edward Jones did in regard to retirement, adult dependence, and everything in between. Beth, how are you this morning?
Doing wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
So I find it very interesting. We're talking a bit about, people having adult dependence and what that looks like. So why is flexibility and the openness to change so important in retirement?
Well, life can throw a lot of unexpected curveballs at us. And so some of the three biggest ones that our study found was the passing of your spouse or partner, also financial unexpected windfalls that can occur, and also just having a divorce occur. All of those things, a major health event, those can all throw you off track from what you may have put in your retirement planning.
And it's true. It says that what the average retirement you should have is up to $1 million, and most people are not prepared for that. So what would you say are 4 key areas to ensure that you have a successful retirement?
Well, our 4 pillars here at Edward Jones, we like to focus on health, family, purpose, and finance. We think a more holistic approach to retirement is kind of the new norm. We've seen a lot of change since COVID. So post-pandemic, people have shown more resilience, more willingness to change, and they really just took an overall stock of, here's what's going on in my life, and here's what I want to change. Here's what I want to see done differently for myself or for future generations. So COVID really changed a lot of mindsets.
So based on the survey results, there's 6 in 10 that people have prepared enough for 10 years worth of retirement, and 30% only are prepared for 20 years. So how do you advise them? Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, every client retirement looks a little different. So I've been with Edward Jones for 12 years now, and I can say no 2 retirements look the same. In fact, I had a couple in last week, and we had set his retirement age milestone at 65, and he came in and he's like, I'm still not ready to do it. I'm finding so much fulfillment in working. So yeah, you're right. About 6 in 10 Americans say that they can afford a comfortable retirement for 10 years, but only 30% say more than 20 that they can make it. But what we're also seeing is more people going back to work, and not just for financial reasons. They're finding a lot of mental stimulation and sometimes more physical activity and a newfound sense of purpose by continuing their careers. It might look a little different, but still doing some form of work in retirement.
So speaking of working, you're planning for your retirement, you're planning for your family, things change. How do retirees feel about supporting additional family members?
That's a great question, because as of right now, a lot of clients in the retiree phase are a sandwich generation. So they might be caring for elder parents that didn't have long-term care, and they might also be having the adult child that just moved in back home. So it's really, we like to tell clients, really prioritize yourself, because retirement is something you cannot borrow for, whereas maybe your child, you can take a loan or finance college in other ways. So just really being cognizant of putting yourself first while still being able to take care of, those you care about most.
Well, I think that's, a general rule. Take care of yourself first. Make sure that you're fulfilled, and then you're able to pour into others. So I love that advice across the financial spectrum as well. So for retirees who have already retired, what kind of advice are you getting from them to give to future retirees?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just really identify what your sense of purpose is and be okay when that changes. And evolution doesn't stop just when you leave the workforce. You can continue to reinvent yourself in new ways. One thing our study revealed, adopting a pet had a huge impact on emotional well-being in retirement, as did picking up a new hobby. So I have a lot of clients that have picked up pickleball and travel for that. So just really finding new ways to engage with your community, with your family. And also something interesting the study revealed was removing toxic people from your life had just as much of an impact as maintaining quality time with loved ones you really enjoy spending time with.
Well, I love the idea of a traveling pickleball team. That's so much fun and so exciting. And I think that it's just wonderful that you all focus on the wholeness of wellness and financial stability. It's not just the money side of things. I mean, look at J.K. Rowling. She started later in life, too, and has a successful author career. So
I love that.
Where can we go for more information?
So edwardjones.com/new retirement, and it'll have all the statistics and studies we just covered.
Awesome. Well, Beth, thank you so much. You seem to be a joy to speak with. I think anybody should call in, get some advice from you, and also use the support of Edward Jones. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Now stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break.
Good morning, Vail.
Familia de TV8, estamos muy emocionados de seguir avanzando nuestra programación en español. Recientemente tuvimos un exitoso evento donde colaboramos con nuestra comunidad para desarrollar ideas sobre nuestro contenido y nuestra programación en español. Así que muchísimas gracias a todas las personas que asistieron. Y si no tuviste la oportunidad de contribuir, aún puedes mandarme tus comentarios a través de correo electrónico. Y además te invitamos a seguir nuestras nuevas redes sociales para estar al tanto de todo nuestro contenido en español. Nos encuentras en Instagram y Facebook, @TV8 Conexión Latina, o nuestra página web tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina. Recuerda que puedes sintonizar toda la programación de TV8 a través del canal 92 de Comcast o nuestra página web tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to continue making progress to our Spanish programming. We recently had a successful event at our studio where we collaborated with community members to develop ideas for the future of our Spanish programming. So thank you to everyone who came out. And if you didn't get a chance to contribute, you can still send me your comments via email. You can also now follow our new Spanish social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram at TV8 Conexión Latina, or our website tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina, so you can stay up to date on all our Spanish content. Remember, you can also tune in to all of our TV8 programming on Comcast Channel 92 or our website at tv8vail.com.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Hello everyone, I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do. So even though you work for...
Some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals now. Check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. We have so many great segments here on TV8 Vail. One of them is Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. She gets to go out and do all the things that I would like to have done to myself or for myself. So you guys have to check out Glitz and Glam. Today we have a special segment of that. She made her way on over to Lion's Head Jewelers. If you want a little bling in your life, let's find out what they have to offer.
Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw, here in beautiful Lion's Head. I am so excited to show you the Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Let's take a look. Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. I'm so excited to be at the Lion's Head Jewelers Mineral and Fossil Gallery here with Tina, who I adore, and she knows all things minerals, fossils, and I have to say crystals, which I love. How are you doing, Tina?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. I am so in awe of this store. It's a gallery, it's a store. It's like a one-stop shop. It's a moment. I feel like it's literally a vibe. I love it here.
Yeah, we love to just spread positive energy. We have lots of beautiful crystals, jewelry,
Yes.
fossils, something for everybody.
And that's what I really love is looking outside, looking in. It is high end and it's beautiful, but there's children coming in here learning about, especially the woolly mammoth behind us.
Yeah, he's really a sight to see. He's our new baby of the gallery. We love to have families in here. We love to educate. We love to learn. So we just like to keep it, light and airy and fun.
And I love all the crystals, the fossils, and it's so neat because I saw earlier when the store was open that a woman came in here and she was drawn to a certain crystal. And you have crystals all different sizes, prices, something for everyone, like you were saying.
Yeah, we definitely believe that crystals find you. You don't really find your crystals, they pick you.
I love that.
So it's kind of like a beautiful thing to come in here and look at different crystals and see different fossils and just like kind of explore the store. And we love educating and just like letting people know what things are.
And who is the newest member of this store that is right behind us?
This is Manny the Mammoth. He is just an incredible specimen. We got him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's just so cool to think that a creature from the Ice Age is in our gallery.
So awesome.
Super cool. So they roamed the earth about 300,000 years ago, and then they went extinct between 4,000 to 10,000 years ago. So that's about the age of Manny.
And how did he, sorry to interrupt you, but how did he get called Manny? How did he get his name?
The kids just would come in and Manny from Ice Age, the movie.
Okay,
yeah, and so it kind of just fit with him, and that's his coined name now. Yeah.
Well, and I love that I know he is for sale as well.
Yeah.
But you said you're going to keep him here for a while so people can really learn all about Manny. And that's something I love about this store is that you come in and it's an experience. You can buy things, you can look at things, you are learning from other people. You're really educated and knowledgeable. Everyone that works here knows about obviously about everything, but especially about Manny. So it's really cool. Kind of museum trip like.
Kind of, yeah. And I think that we all just take pride in the fact that we try to learn as much as we can about every fossil that comes through here. And we know a lot about minerals and the chemical makeups of the minerals too.
So
and we just try to educate ourselves, and we have a lot of geologists and paleontologists that come through, and they actually educate us, which is really nice too.
That's so neat. Yeah.
So it's just like we coin ourselves as just kind of also, you can look at beautiful things, but you could also learn a lot about history and beautiful things as well.
I love that. And I know that something that is really different and makes you guys unique is the price points.
Right.
There is something for everyone in here. We just saw a little girl buy, I think I'm going to get one too, a really neat, was it quartz or a crystal? It was the healing the heart.
Yeah. Selenite heart.
Yeah.
We have price points everywhere. So if you're a high-end collector, we have something for you. If you're a family coming in looking for something like just a little gift to take home with you, we have lots of different price points, $5 all the way up to thousands of dollars in the gallery. So something for everybody.
That is so amazing. And what is your favorite part? I know that working here must be a dream come true, especially for you, who loves crystals and loves all of that.
Yeah, it was all, everything happens for a reason, and I don't really call this a job. It's really a passion of mine. I love crystals. I love learning, and every day is such a learning experience. So.
That's so awesome. And do you find that, because I know you're right in the heart of Lion's Head, where are you located exactly, just so everyone kind of knows?
We're located up the stairs from the ice rink, and we're kind of in the heart of Lion's Head, so we're kind of centrally located.
Cool. And do you see a lot of families come through here? Do you see just, who are your main buyers, or is it across the board, like you were saying?
It's across the board. It's such a beautiful thing. We have people from all over the world that come in and visit us. We also have tons of families in here, and we just love talking about everything that there is to talk about. So.
Well, right now you have, I can't wait to show everyone. I mean, there are crystals all around. The energy feels so good. There's fossils. There's Manny, our dear friend behind us. I know this is really hard, loaded question, but what is your favorite, if you had to pick a few items in the store right now, because I know you have things coming and going. What are some of your favorites?
I have a clear quartz over there that I love dearly, so I'll be sad when she leaves.
I was going to say that has to be hard. You're like, I'll buy.
It's all energy. The woolly rhino in the window, who is also going to be leaving, but we have another one coming in because I didn't even know a whole lot, so I'm very educated in what
Cool.
he now is.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you know what? They're all special in their own ways.
You're like, right, we don't discriminate
Yeah.
against the different crystals.
I
We
love all the
them
babies in
All the
here.
babies.
Yeah.
And I saw in the window there were some, they're the kind of toys for kids as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, because I thought that was really interesting as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we have Bumblebee and Optimus Prime,
Yes.
and it's
How did I not know that?
I
I'm gonna
know.
get-
Recycled metal artist from Las Vegas.
Cool.
You could see some of their bigger pieces at like Caesar's Palace and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But we carry the smaller guys, and they're a big hit. And like I said, it's all recycled car parts and motorcycle parts, and so
cool.
they're really unique.
But that's, I know, I'm a big fan of this store. Obviously, I shouldn't even say store, it's a space. It
Yeah.
really is a moment.
It is. It is a moment. It is an experience.
Experience.
Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah.
It's more, classier. An experience. But truly, you come in here and you're just in awe of everything. And then to think that you can not only take it all in, but you can buy it and you can purchase it is pretty, it's pretty amazing. Yeah.
We love everyone to come in and take a piece home, whatever calls to you. And that's the biggest thing is we just love seeing the energy flow through here and spreading positive energy.
And you can feel it. I mean, the moment today has been a rush day, it's so much going on and we're all a little tired from the summer, and I walked in and I felt refreshed and good and just good vibes, centered, I should say.
Yeah, we're really mindful as a team from the top down. We're all family. And we are really mindful of where we put certain things, and we're very aware of all the energy and like how it flows.
So Tina, I know we've talked a lot about the fossils and as well as beautiful crystals, but I know you guys have gorgeous jewelry. Tell me a little bit about that, because I was kind of eyeing it as I came in.
We have lots of beautiful jewelry. We have a wide range of jewelry as well. We have everything from very high-end GIA certified rubies, sapphires, and diamonds and gold. We have lots of sterling silver and different minerals in that respect too.
And I saw some turquoise. I am obsessed with turquoise. You have like a wall. I was so excited. Yeah.
We're really proud of our Native American section.
Cool.
Just gorgeous jewelry from New Mexico and Arizona. All different types of turquoise from all over, set in sterling silver.
I love that. The jewelry is stunning. I'm
Thank
like,
you.
if anyone wants to get me a piece.
Yeah, they're really beautiful pieces, and I think that a lot of people, we have like a wide variety of for everybody's taste.
I agree. It's stunning. Thank you so much for everything today. It's been, I can't wait to come in and shop.
Yeah, you're welcome. Come again.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
And keep right here for more of the glitz and glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to Danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Hey everybody, welcome to your second hour of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. Let the levity begin. We have some great guests. I have Sarah Johnson from Roundup River Ranch. We're going to find out an amazing event that they have coming up. And then I'm going to blow the trombone with Jake for Jammin' with Jake. So stick around, sit back. It's a beautiful day. Get ready for the second hour of Good Morning Vail. It starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
It's going to be another hot day. Let's take a look and see what your Saturday looks like, everybody. Hot day today. 56 is the temperature for 8 o'clock in the morning by 7. I'm sorry, your high today is 77 degrees. Only a 10% chance of precipitation. Mostly sunny skies all the way through. By 4 p.m., we'll have a little bit of cloud coverage rolling in at 73 degrees. By 8 p.m., 67 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Taking a look right now over in Denver, we're going to experience some thunderstorms in the afternoon, 40% chance of same. 85 degrees is your high. In Eagle, 83 and 25% chance of precipitation. In Vail, only a 10% chance of rain and 77 degrees. And in Avon, it's a hot day, 83 degrees and only a 25% chance of precipitation. Your low tonight is going to go down to 50, which is going to be a nice, beautiful way to cool off. And the sun will set tonight at 8:18 p.m. As we take a look at the week, right now, Sunday, 15% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies. Hot day again, 78 is your high and 51 is your low. By Monday, 20% chance of precipitation, mostly sunny skies all day long, 74 for your high, 49 for your low. By Tuesday, 75 for your high with mostly sunny skies and 48 degrees is your low. By Wednesday, mostly sunny, 77 for your high, 51 for your low. And then by Thursday, mostly sunny skies again, 76, maintaining in the high 70s. And 54 your low. That's a look at your weather right here on TV8. It's going to be a very hot day, but as you know, you can get outside and enjoy all the great things that we have for the outdoor fun. We have the Minturn Market. Don't forget to get on over there. It's such a great time and a great experience for everybody. And something else that's really going to go on. So if you're already in the town of Minturn and you want to go check out some amazing things, you already get all the artisans going on there, but also the Bunkhouse is having an all-art phenomenon, and it's a affordable art festival that they're going to have here. Everything is under $100, so you can go enjoy the Minturn Market, the town of Minturn, and then get on over to the Bunkhouse and see if there's something affordable that you would like to get for your home or for somebody very special. And I want to remind everybody that the Vail Dance continues throughout this week again. And tonight, the ballet, modern dance, tap, hip hop, all through the Vail Dance Festival, and it's going to be taking place again tonight. So if you want to check it out from 5 to 8, go to vaildance.org and get yourself some tickets to enjoy with the entire family. I also want to congratulate Vail Valley Mountain Trails Alliance. They had a fundraiser and they raised over $105,000 for the upkeep and all the maintenance of all the trails. We want to be sustained. We want to be out there. We want to have physical and mental health and a great quality of life. And that's what they do for us. They give us all these beautiful open trails to go explore and adventure. And that's what keeps us happy and sane. At least it does for me. And I want to remind everybody also, if you're in Edwards, there's a little market that they have, a little farmer's market. It's right across the street from Riverwalk, right there on the corner. They have it there on Saturdays throughout the summer, so you're going to want to go check that out as well. Sit back and enjoy the rest of this hour because I have some great guests coming up. Sarah Pullman Johnson from Roundup River Ranch, and we're going to chat about that wonderful non-for-profit organization right here on Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 7 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
For TV8 in Vail, I'm Avisha Scarborough at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. We'll see you next time. Hi friends, welcome to a little behind the scenes. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and I'm so excited to be part of the team at TV8 in Vail. I love the outdoor lifestyle here, I love the arts and culture, and I love being part of this community. My show is called Vail Vibes with Avisha, where I tell you about all the amazing activities going on here in Vail and surrounding areas all year round.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. It's your Saturday edition. I'm your host, Liz, and I am sitting with somebody super fabulous. Sarah Johnson from Roundup River Ranch. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so happy to have you here.
Thanks so much. It's a fun time for Roundup.
Oh, it really is. I mean, it's a grateful experience for everybody.
Yes.
Right? So if anybody is tuning in right now, and I would imagine you have to live under a rock out here to not know what Roundup River Ranch is about, but let's just give people a little small synopsis about what you guys do, because the children are just so lucky to have your organization.
Yes, so Roundup River Ranch is a camp for kids. We serve children and their families, children living with serious illnesses, to have camp programs. We have camp out at our campsite in Gypsum. always free to campers. So it's medically supported. We bring in special doctors and nurses each week, depending on the diagnosis. And it's a chance for kids to just have the ordinary joys and fun of childhood without worrying about their illness.
You know, that is something very special. I mean, kids are very resilient and strong anyway, but to have just normal activities and not to be made to feel like they're sick. You also do things online for the kids because some of them can't get out.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You do the online camp too.
For sure. During COVID, had the big pivot, you know, when we couldn't bring kids to camp. And then we've held on to the stuff that's really worked and that is great for these kids. Some of whom, you're right, will never be able to come out to camp. Some are doing programs from their hospital room at Children's in Denver, some from their living room at home. So we have clubs, great stuff going on all year.
It's just a magnificent altruistic organization, and everybody can always take part of that. There are donations always happily received because this is a fully funded organization. The kids and their families pay nothing.
Not a penny.
It is all donated through all of us kind souls here, or really everywhere. I mean, you can donate from anywhere, but I mean, it's really a community thing that everybody has just really embraced.
It's amazing. I mean, the amount of philanthropic support that we have for Roundup. We can never take our foot off the gas, though. Every year we need to raise just over $6 million is our budget. So it's big.
Sure.
It's big to run a 125-acre campus, cabins, all of the staff, the medical equipment that we need to make it possible.
I bet. Well, they have people like you and Rebecca and so many other amazing people that work there that do just an incredible job that, you know, you can't go wrong with Roundup because I know almost all of you that work over there, you do such a phenomenal job. And the kids and the families, the gratitude must be massive.
One of my favorite days is drop-off day when parents, you can just see kind of their shoulders come down and being able to say, oh, we can go out for dinner. We haven't done that. We can be, you know, relax a little bit knowing that their campers are in great hands with our medical staff.
Oh, I'm sure.
And that's not something that they can experience that often.
And it's just a different scenario. If you grow up regular and you don't have an illness, you just take for granted your young life. But when there's a child that has an issue or sickness or whatever the situation is, you think, well, they probably grow up a little faster because they have to deal with something much more important than playtime. But then you get to throw that in there for them so they get to be kids. They get to just experience and be immature and go play games and do whatever it is, art and
silly
reading.
stuff. We have stage night, which I know you would love.
Uh-oh.
Yes, so the campers, stage night, whether they're singing, dancing, doing skits, fun stuff, that happens every session. Ranch night where the horses come in and there's s'mores and line dancing.
I want to go.
Totally. We embrace the ranch life out there at Roundup.
Oh my gosh. I know that we have some very great events talking about, but before we get to those, there's a lot of opportunity for people here in our community to volunteer or to donate. How does somebody get a chance? I know you're looking for volunteers for something specific. I wanted to be there, but I'm already...
I know you're committed.
I'm committed, and I wish I wasn't because it sounds wonderful. So let's get some note out there for everybody, because if you want to volunteer, this is the place to do it.
Yeah, so roundupriverranch.org is where you can go and learn more about volunteer activities. So there's volunteer opportunities from spending a week in the cabins overnight with campers to coming in between sessions and helping clean up, you know, turning it over for the next week of campers. So that's an opportunity. We have lots of volunteers that work in the kitchen. During the summer, we are cranking special meals with dietary restrictions all the time. So we need a ton of help in the kitchen. But this week, we need some help at our events.
Big stuff, everybody. Big stuff.
So we're calling it a Grateful Weekend.
I like it.
Our traditional fundraiser, which is amazing, is on Saturday, a Grateful Harvest. That one is at camp.
Okay.
So we're expecting, 275-ish, 300 people.
Wow.
And we'll have dinner in the cookhouse. We have a program with campers there to kind of share, the mission and the message of camp. That's been going on for many, many years and is a great success. We usually sell out before we even go on sale.
Amazing.
So that's why we started this new event on Thursday called the Bullseye Roundup.
Now, what exactly takes place on that? Because I'm thinking, every time I hear bullseye, I think of archery.
Well, good. It's exactly what you should be thinking about.
I'm so smart.
Yes. So it's at an amazing venue in Lake Creek, Castile Creek.
Oh,
so
okay.
it is very cool spot. So rather than like your traditional cocktail hour, we're having an archery competition.
Oh, you really are?
We
doing
really
archery?
are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, we really are. So archery is one of our most popular events, activities at camp, and we wanted to bring a bit of camp out to Lake Creek.
Nice.
And so you'll show up and have your safety briefing, of course, to make sure that we're
keep your eyes closed.
Savvy about safety at Roundup River Ranch. It's one of our guidepost values.
Well, it's a smart thing.
Yeah. So we'll do that, but then you shoot, try to get a high score so that you can break into the top 20, hit the leaderboard, and then you'll go into bracket play. There might even be some fun competitions, so we can cheer on our friends who make it to the top 20. But we will declare a winner of the competition. We also have a para archer Olympian gold medalist joining us, Kevin Mather.
Wow.
So he's awesome. He lives in Denver. He just won the World Championships in Croatia last weekend or 2 weekends ago. Amazing. He's amazing. And so if you pay maybe a little bit extra, he can shoot an arrow for you. So think golf tournament, like when you pay for a mulligan or you pay for the pro to hit your shot. We're kind of
fancy
making
way
that
to cheat.
Totally. And it's for a good cause.
That's why you can always cheat for a good cause.
Yes, yeah. And we have live music. The Minturn Turntable Review is coming out.
Oh, they're so good.
So good.
I love that group.
They're awesome.
Yes.
So they'll be there, Foodsmith, caterer, and Lynx Grills with like elaborate, amazing food stations. It happens to be National S'mores Day. So then you'll come in into the venue for the program part of the evening with some sophisticated spin-on s'mores for dessert. Clay and Newman, so Paul Newman's daughter. Paul Newman was the founder of Serious Fun Camps, of which
That's right.
Roundup
Gosh,
is a
I
part.
forgot about that.
Yes, so she'll be there. She'll share her dad's vision on why he created these camps. And he created them to just have a place for kids to raise a little hell.
You know, that's such a wonderful thing. And I love when people who have made it fairly large in their life, they give back. You know, there's something very special about people that take advantage of what they have and they use it to give back, and they do it for good. And I mean, it's what you guys do as well. I mean, you don't have to be a movie star to give to the community. And that's why I think that what you all do is just remarkable. Now, I know you were part of the education system for so long. You were really, I mean, the head of everything. And then you switched on over to Roundup. What was that, about a year and a half ago or 2 years?
Not even.
Not even.
So I've been there about 9 months.
That's
so just went through the first summer, and it's just, I mean, the mission is unbelievable. We are so lucky in this valley to have incredible organizations, and I've been lucky to be a part of a few of them.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, so I've been, it's just been such a treat, and to be out here now at Roundup with these kids, with our team, the volunteers, the donors. It's a special community, and we're looking to grow it. We're looking to bring new folks that might not know about Roundup or haven't been out to camp, come out.
Sure.
Come check it out.
I mean, why not at least go check it out and see what it's all about? Because you're gonna leave with happy tears. You're just gonna be so excited about what these kids get to experience. And, they're going through stuff. So there's something very special about what you guys do to make them a normal experience. Just give them a happy summer and a normal. Now, you guys are all year round.
We're all year round.
It's not just summer, but right now it is summer. So of course, we want to really concentrate on the Grateful Harvest and the Bullseye Roundup and all of that stuff. But just to give everybody an idea, you are full-fledged all year round.
We are, and that was a big change post-COVID. So it's definitely our silver lining that we found. We also have a team. Our staff goes into Seacrest Studios at Children's Hospital in Denver on a regular basis, and so it goes around and delivers sort of, maybe it's crafts one day, maybe it's singing, but Ryan Seacrest has these amazing studios in children's hospitals where it's like simulcast into the rooms of the kids. So we're doing camp that way as well.
That's spectacular.
So it's really cool. And another way to volunteer, we do need volunteers for our online camps. And you might think, I don't want to be on another Zoom call. It is so not like that. It's an amazing platform. It's called Jigsaw. And it's really cool. I mean, you can have the camp songs on there. Our counselors are, dressed up in their costumes and having a good time. But we always need helpers to sort of bring that to life. And
love that.
so it's really great ways to volunteer. And then, this weekend, I mean, this is, again, going to be a big week. So a lot of our budget will be raised over the next 8 days.
Wow. So this is
big.
important. Let's get it out there.
Yeah.
Donate, everybody. Donate, donate. Let's take care of the kids. RoundUpRiverRanch.org.
Yep, .org. And yep.
.org.
Perfect.
Okay, yes, and it's just an amazing experience. Now, when you volunteer for something like this, you're not only doing something that will feel amazing, but it goes so far. You don't even realize that volunteering is something that just makes such a huge impact.
It makes a huge impact. We have doctors that come and they're out there for the week. No lab coats, no stethoscopes. They're
Nice.
tutus and superhero capes. But
we don't want to see Dr. Sterrett in a tutu.
Oh, let's put that challenge out there. I think that's a good idea. It changes the perspective of our medical providers.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet.
their goal is to see these kids having a good time.
And I would think that it's less intimidating for a child to see a doctor in regular silly clothes as opposed to the lab coat, because it's just frightening sometimes. And when you're a kid and you're always seeing the doctors and you're always seeing nurses, so you get to just be in a nice, happy environment.
Yeah.
I can't thank you enough for being here. This is such a wonderful experience for everybody. And Roundup River Ranch is such a wonderful non-for-profit organization. You guys are extraordinary. You're exceptional, and you're altruistic. And I just love you all so much for being there for everybody.
Thank
This
you.
is Sarah Johnson, everybody. You are beautiful inside as well as outside. I love you very
You're the
much for
sweetest.
being here and for doing all the great things that you do. It's roundupriverranch.org, everybody. And we have the Bullseye Roundup coming up and the Grateful Harvest. So for volunteering, the best way to do it is to go online.
Yep, go online, send us an email, reach out via Facebook, whatever, however you can find us, and we will get you connected.
And you can reach out here at TVA Vail as well. Get involved, have a great time while you're doing it, and make some kids smile really big. Thanks to Sarah Johnson from Roundup River Ranch for being with us here today on Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, everyone. Now is the time to refresh your floors. I'm Mandy Benedict. I'd love to invite you into our showroom to explore our 12,000 square foot showroom where you can view all different floors installed, see what it looks like in a larger space. One of our greatest growing products is waterproof wood flooring, which for our environment with kids and dogs and ski boot and our mountain lifestyle, this is a great flooring option. I brought one of the planks with me today. They're nice, long, wide planks. They're embossed on grain, so they look beautiful, but they perform really well in our mountain lifestyle. We have all employee installers. They've been working for over a decade with us, and we have a lifetime installation warranty. So not only do we make sure that the client gets what they want, we know what this climate needs. We have beautiful reclaimed floors, herringbone, really anything that you're looking for to update your home or your business. We have it at Rugs Benedict. We provide free estimates. So come in and visit us in the store. We'd love to see you.
welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are switching gears super quick like it's Jake Wolf, everybody, with Jammin with Jake. We have two things we're going to learn today. We were starting to learn the trombone. We want to learn some more trombone today. And we're also going to learn how to make a hula hoop.
Right.
That's exciting because there are so many people that have turned to hula hoop for exercise programs now. I gotta say, it can really probably do a good core workout. If I could just figure out how to hula hoop, maybe you'll show me today.
We're gonna get there.
I love it.
And making a hula hoop is an inexpensive. It's an inexpensive method. You just gotta get some tubing, a little connector, some heat, and you're good to go.
Well, we got the heat here in the studio, so all we need is tubing and a connector.
Right. Well,
now.
you know, it takes a heat gun. So bringing a heat gun into this studio would be like building a bonfire on the sun. So what we did is we did a little video from camp, and we'll get to that a little bit later.
Definitely,
I guess, in the show.
definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I just want to let everybody know that you do amazing work with kids, and you teach music, and you are a private instructor for anybody that wants to learn.
Anybody.
And I recently gifted Danielle's son Max a mandolin.
Oh, wow.
And I think he's picking it up on his own because he's a smart kid. But that's what you do. If a kid decides, you know, I want to learn how to play the guitar, they can call Jake Wolf.
That's right.
And
JakeWolf.com.
find out how to learn and just experience. And you pretty much can play almost any instrument?
I can play almost anything not reeded.
What does that mean?
Like, you know, we have the different families of instruments. We have the, what do you know about the families of instruments? We got
the wind.
the wind, yep.
The strings.
Strings, yep.
And the percussion.
Yep.
Am I on a roll?
You're on a roll.
Is there any more? Wait.
There's-
Wind, strings, percussion. Isn't that wind? Isn't the trombone a winded? Oh, wait, no, that's a reed.
Right.
Right? So you, is a wind and is a reed.
Right. So wind instruments. You're a winded instrument. I'm a winded instrument. You know, this is 15 years I'm celebrating doing School of Rock in the Vail Valley.
Unbelievable.
Started in 2008, and here we are 15 years later.
You have pioneered so many great things for the kids out here in our community. It's just been remarkable.
Thank you.
So many kids love you. You've been a music teacher at the schools and so many other great things. I don't think the kids would know what to do without you here. So I just think they're just
appreciate that.
so lucky to have you.
It fills my heart.
It does.
It's good to give back. You know, arts in any community are dwindling. So it's important the children have a right to music, and that right gets fulfilled.
Absolutely. And we just had Sarah from Roundup River Ranch. Maybe one day you can get over there and play with the kids and do
that would be
something
great.
for them.
Inspire the kids, and I believe music heals too.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
So, you know, playing music, listening to music, being a part of music, being part of that vibration that comes from our planet, and tapping into it with a musical instrument, it's a really important thing.
Heck yeah! I love music more than anything. It literally heals, like you say. It soothes the soul. It calms your nerves. And it can bring back more memories than you ever care to have.
This is very true, too. There's a lot of studies that have been done. Unfortunately, my mom is suffering from some pretty bad dementia. And we have noticed when we're in the house, we play music that she was listening to when she was a kid.
She knows it.
It does something. You can see a spark, and there's some movies, and there's definitely some studies that have been done, and absolutely, music heals. I'll stand by that.
It really does. Oh, I stand by it as well. I mean, I try and pretend like I can play some things. It's all because of Jake. I've learned a couple of little things here and there. But when I have any sort of emotional activity going on, there's nothing better than a great song to put you in perspective, or just make you feel. Sometimes you gotta feel. I'll sob over a song, but then I feel better afterwards, and it's just a great way to do it. And the funniest thing about memories, as we know, I host a classic rock show on radio.
Yes, you do.
And the
rockiest of them all.
But the funniest part is that I can't find my cell phone. I don't know where my keys are. I don't remember somebody's name. But you play a song from 1962, and I'll know all the words. It just comes right back to my brain. It's such a weird thing how the brain can just remember so many things about music, and that's what I love about it. It just strikes it up right there in your brain.
Yeah. I think my job, or one of the best parts of my job as a musician, when I'm making music, if I can evoke emotion from someone through the music, whether it's joy, whether it's there's tears rolling down their face, hoping it's not because I'm playing poorly, but if it evokes, the good kind of emotion.
Yes.
Game, set, match.
Yeah, no
Right?
kidding.
Like if I can, anybody can evoke emotion through any kind of art form. I think you're doing a pretty good job.
I agree with you. And I feel like musicians are emotional creatures because why would you get into something that's so profound unless you wanted to admit that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's not just the girls.
No, it's not. We don't
It's not just the rock and roll lifestyle.
Oh, not even.
It's not just the private jets.
How many have you been on?
Today? That's right. I went there.
It's Jake Wolf, everybody. Yeah. I love you. So, what are we going to do today? Now, we did do some reed instruments. Was it last week? I can't even remember.
We gotta rewind. We gotta go
do?
back. Yeah, because
Why?
So reeded instruments. You asked me what I can play.
That's right. Yeah.
I have your mouth. It's called embouchure, right? You have to get your mouth in a way that you can play these instruments. Wind and brass. Brass was the fourth one, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
brass,
So this is
that's
brass.
right.
So this doesn't have a reed, and you would think actually a saxophone might be a brass instrument, but it's not because it has the reed in it. So my limitations are reeded instruments. I can play a little flute. Actually, almost brought Camille in here to do a little flute demonstration.
Oh, please.
And we can do flute looping.
Like next week?
Maybe next week we'll do a little
flute looping.
We'll do, we should. Let's do flute looping.
I just said fruit looping because I'm thinking
Not
of
Fruit
cereal.
Loops. Not Fruit Loops. Flute a looping.
Flute a looping.
And this goes along the line with these games and all the activities that I came up with years ago when the kids started showing great ability to input data. We got little computers up here, right?
Amazing.
So when you're doing the hula hooping, the circadian rhythm of your brain, it opens up the input pathways to allow more data to come in.
Right.
So when they were playing their instruments while they were hula hooping, it appeared to me, they were able to absorb more of the ability to play while they were hula hooping than when they weren't. It was kind of a
That's so weird
crazy
because
thing.
my coordination skills are not there.
These kids have it down. So we did Vail looping. Right? We did the flute looping. We did the uke looping or uka looping.
Uka looping, I tried that. That was a big fail.
It's it's like they say. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving is probably not for you. Is that how it goes? It's early.
It's good enough for me because it's funny, and that's what I love. I
So
love
if at
having
first you
it.
don't succeed, you try again, and you find an instrument that you resonate with, and you find music that resonates with you that you can play through this
Right.
instrument. And there's a lot of instruments. That's why organizations like Bravo in the past have you seen the instrument petting zoo? Oh no, this is a great thing that Bravo does.
Bravo?
Yeah, Bravo does this instrument petting zoo where they set up a bunch of instruments right before the orchestras come into town, and the kids get to go to the tents and check out these different instruments. And the kid goes from instrument to instrument to instrument and they can see what they like. So when I was younger, back in it was a long time ago, back in the day, the violin was put in my hand after I started playing drums, and you're not good on the violin when your parents are like, maybe go back to the drums.
Yeah, parents don't usually say go to the drums.
Right, go back. Let's go, so my cat lived to 21, if there's anything for that.
God.
Because I believe when the cat, so some instruments don't resonate well with some people or animals, and some do. So kudos to Bravo.
That's
for all these
amazing.
years of allowing children to find an instrument that works with them. Bravo also does some really cool programs, like they're doing a piano program, and I was actually hanging out at City Market in Avon with Dana Harrison, who's the principal of Avon Elementary, which is where I started the School of Rock, and they're bringing in some music programs there too, because I think there's definitely a shortage in music education in the Valley.
Now, let me ask you a question. I know that you're always looking for instruments for the kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the school. So if you're at home and you've got something growing cobwebs, or maybe you learned a long time ago and it doesn't matter anymore, there's so many things that we have in our garages, in our attics, in our basements that we don't use. why not put it to good use and put it in a child's hands?
Absolutely. Even if it's a temporary basis, you want to loan an instrument to a kid,
Yeah.
you have something. Even if the instruments are maybe not in the greatest shape, we'll find someone to fix them.
Yes.
We'll oil up the valves, get rid of some squeaks.
Sounds like
put
what
some
I
new
need.
strings on it. Yeah, right.
I need some squeaks
The
removed.
the Instrument Rejuvenation Day. We
I
should have
love that. But I think that's wonderful. So alwaysjakewolf.com, and you can find out where he's teaching, where he's playing, because he's an incredible drummer. Now, I want to get into this instrument that we're going to play. We learned a little bit last week, but today I want to learn some notes.
Okay.
Because
Absolutely.
I just learned how to blow. We called them face farts.
Facefarts, yes. .com. Facefarts.com.
All right, so we're going to take a break really fast, but when we come back...
Go to that website.
When we come back, we're going to learn some notes on the trombone.
Trombone.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail on TV right after this.
Woo-woo.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski Sports Product of the Week. Now, if you like to get out there and enjoy the trails on your bike, well, it's really important that you keep your head nice and safe. And so right now, I've got the Giro Manifest Spherical in front of me. Now, this helmet has some fancy new technology. The spherical part is progressive layering with dual density liners to address high and low impact speed. So you can see as I wiggle the top of the helmet, it is fully moving. Now, this helmet also comes equipped with MIPS, which stands for Multi-Directional Impact Protection System, which keeps your brain just extra safe when you're out there riding. And if you do happen to have one of those accidents, well, then it will help you stay nice and safe. This helmet has a lot of really nice features. It has the wind tunnel ventilation on it, making it so that you stay cool when you're out there enjoying your nice ride. So I'm going to flip this helmet right around to the front so you can see all of those nice wind tunnel vents. Now, another great feature of this helmet is it has a movable visor. That way you can protect yourself from the sun as needed in any direction. Now, another great feature of this helmet is if you're right in between sizes, don't worry, it has an adjustable fit in the back, making it nice and convenient for you to get this helmet on your head to fit any shape. Now, you can check out this helmet at Sun and Ski Sports. Now, they have so many convenient locations, or you can shop online at their website at sunandski.com. That way you can keep yourself nice and safe out there on the trails. We want to thank them so much for bringing you this product of the week. We've got more after this.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I'm one of your hosts, Maddie Evans. Now, we've got a really cool new concept taking place here in the town of Avon, Eagleville, and Vail. And it's a great way to use as an alternative. Instead of driving your car, you can shift your ride to one of these incredible electric bikes behind me. Now, this is a really cool rental system, and you can control it all right from the power of your hands, right from your cell phone by downloading the Shift Bike app. And then from there, you can get over there and enjoy the incredible amenities that these bikes have to offer. We're going to walk you through it, but in order to do it, you have to download the app. So Shift Bike is the app, and then you can use the coupon code Shift Your Ride for the first 30 minutes free. And we're going to walk you through the pricing and everything here and how you can get one of the bikes. Let's get started. Once you get into the app, you can see exactly which location you would like to pick up the bike, how many bikes are available, and then where you can deliver the bike to. So you can see starting in Avon, making your way through Eagle Vale, all the way to Vail Village, and then even down into East Vale. You can collect bikes, drop bikes off, and enjoy your ride on these nice electric bikes. Once you've scanned the QR code to get the bike unlocked, it's really important that you have safety first, so always make sure that you have your helmet with you. That way you can pop that on and you're nice and safe. Now, once you get the bike unlocked, it's super easy. You'll just take that lock right off the back. You'll see that you'll have this big, nice coiled cord, but there's a hook on the back for you to hook that to so that it is nice and out of your way while you are riding the bike. That way you're nice and safe and everyone around you is nice and safe so you don't tip over on the bike. And then once you've got that all secured, you're all set to go. You can just kick that kickstand up and start enjoying your ride. Now remember that these are pedal assist and there are some rules. To get the bike back to where you got it or to get it to your next destination, you can always use the app to see all of the great places where you can drop these off. Once you are done on your adventure on the Shift bikes, they're a ton of fun, and you can see that you can get going pretty fast on them, especially with that nice little pedal assist. You'll take the bike back, lock it back up in one of the great charging stations that they have available, and then once you're done locking it up, make sure that you take your app out and you end the ride, because it is going to make sure that that bike is in the correct spot for you to have ended your ride, and that way it will not continue to charge you. That has been this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We can't wait to bring you more great information, but make sure that you get out there and you use the Shift bike to shift your ride throughout the community.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on a Saturday. I'm Liz, your host, with Jake Wolf, everybody. Jammin' with Jake has been such a fun experience. I am so glad that we came up with this idea because I love having you every Saturday.
All the credit.
All the credit? No, I mean,
All the credit.
I can only think about it, but if I don't have Jake, then we can't jam without him. Last week we learned a little bit about the trombone, but today we're going to learn even more. We're going to learn how to do notes. I was thinking about that sound. I love, it's always at the beginning of a horse race or something. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Yes, which is usually, you'd hear that from some brass instruments, not necessarily trombone, but we're going
really?
We're going to give it a shot today on this
Let's
thing.
do it. So those are notes.
There's notes. Funny anecdote. When I started the Avon Elementary School of Rock, the first School of Rock here that I did in 2008, kids didn't really have a good background, and I had no background teaching.
Okay.
So it was all a little new experience. It was really, really interesting. But I would ask questions to the kids like, what is a note? Mr. Wolf, a note is what my mom writes me when I'm not feeling well so I don't have to go to school.
Well, they're
Which
right.
is not wrong. It wasn't what I was looking for, but it was not wrong.
Right.
So a wizard carries around what? A big wooden
thing.
staff?
Is that, yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
a wand.
Well, there's a wand, but there's also the older ones walk around with the staff.
Okay.
I think most of the kids get that one pretty quickly. So the staff is the 5 lines that the music is written on. There's a treble clef, which is the higher notes, and there's also the bass clef, which is the lower notes. How low can you go?
I can go low.
This particular instrument is in the bass clef. So we're going to be reading a little bit of music in the lower register of notes. And this is a trombone.
It's so beautiful. There's etchings.
Right. This is a really nice trombone.
Yeah,
This was actually donated. You were talking about instruments.
Donating
that were donated.
instruments.
This was one that found its way to the School of Rock.
Thank you.
It got revamped, and it sounds pretty good. So we're trying to make some notes, and I'd always suggest when you're doing something like that, you have some kind of check and balance going on. So we've got a little app here that will tell you what note you're in. It's moving around now because do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. See how it does that?
Oh, cool.
And then it'll show you on the staff, the wizard's
Yes.
staff, where you're at. So when you're reading music, you can play along with or use this as a check and balance, and you can see what note you're hitting, and if you're not hitting a note,
love that.
a big red X.
How do people get that app
comes
on their
up.
phone?
I think it's called Bandmate Chromatic Tuner. It's all one word. It's free.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite ones because you can change the instrument and you can see what note where
Nice.
you're at on the clef.
All right, so
Right? Does it make sense?
Yeah, and then you taught me that that's the tuner.
Yeah, little tuning.
We have the
right there.
mouthpiece. We got the
receiver.
horn.
This is the bell.
The bell.
The bell. Yep. The slide.
The slide.
The lock is important when it's on a stand because when you take it off,
it can fall.
It could fall down. So
Right.
we'll just leave that locked for a second.
Okay.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it on your shoulder, like I'm doing, like this.
Okay.
Right?
Do you have to
And,
be left or right-handed for this? That's a right-handed tuba. I mean, a tuba.
You know, that's a great. I don't know the answer to that question. I've never had a left-handed trombonist.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm
you would
lefty,
put
but I'm going to do it this
the tuner
way.
up on your shoulder.
Right.
Like I have, and then this is the slide, and that's the lock, and then
Okay.
it'll come out as you. You got to find a
Okay.
comfortable spot to put your mouth on. I'm not going to do it because you're going to put your mouth on it, and then you go in and out like that.
Okay.
And you remember the face farts?
Yeah, face farts.
Right. So this is actually an easier. Oh, so look at that, and look at that. You hit an F.
I hit an F.
You hit an F. She's hit an F, and that's the
lost
fourth
my
line
earpiece.
in the bass clef. Now we're flying blind. She doesn't know what we're doing. We could be
No,
rolling
I
the
don't know
commercial
what's happening.
at any given time here, folks.
All right, everybody. So
that's the organic nature of music and rock and roll and TV at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
right, yeah,
Right? Okay.
that's what I love about it.
So when your embouchure, where your placement of your lips are on it, you also you're buzzing. You're going. So give that a shot and see if you can take a deep breath.
Sorry, Danielle, my
And
earpiece is falling out.
we might need cue cards from Danielle back there, just to give us an idea of when we should stop.
I can't. I'm uncoordinated.
Wait till we get to the hula hooping part of this.
This is not going to be funny.
Trombone looping is what we're going to
Oh,
we're
God.
gonna try and do
Okay.
here. Okay.
Okay. Just we'll have to.
Well, just somebody just wave and
Okay.
tell us.
So is this the proper way to hold the trombone?
I would say not really.
Not really.
You're going to have that on your shoulder, and you're holding here.
Here?
If I may, I'll show you the diagram. See how that guy's holding it right there? So I don't want to get all over you and open your biz.
I don't mind.
But that's the and I could have used a little oil today. It got a little.
It's a little rough.
A little rough, but we're not going to slide too much. We're just going to use our.
So the lowest
tone
key
of our
is the
voice.
one closest to you.
Right. Exactly.
And what is that note?
So what you're doing is now you're buzzing on
It's
a
like a
higher
sick
note.
elephant.
Yeah, it is. It's something else. So if you can think of humming the piece, that might help you too.
Oh,
And
I like that
I
idea.
never stuck on one method of teaching. You know, it's all about the student. So you don't want to force a method on the student that doesn't resonate with the student.
Totally.
I think Robin Williams said everybody learns differently, so you got to adapt to teaching a little bit differently.
I agree. Pretend like I'm
so-
the first-time student
Right,
kid,
so
child.
You're holding well. I would say relax, take a deep breath in, and you want to go like ta, 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 ta. Just real quick burst. Ba, ba, ba.
Ooh,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
look at me
There you go.
go.
There you go. And that was
Yippee.
you got F sharp going on there. Oh wow, that sounds really good for the first time ever playing that. So can you envision humming? That is pretty impressive. I don't know that I've ever got anyone to make the notes so fast on the trombone in my entire life. That was super impressive.
When do we get to slide it?
See, and this is what we were talking about before, and maybe this is the instrument that resonates with you.
I know, because the guitar didn't, the flute didn't.
And if there's one thing this valley is lacking in, that's trombone players.
Yeah, I'm going to
I
be
mean, you could
the
literally
baddest
sit in
trombone player.
You can sit in with everybody, you know, like, hey, you need
Trombone Lizzie.
Trombone Lizzie. There it is. Trombone Shorty, eat your heart out. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So
Okay.
now you're comfortable. You're
I
playing
am.
the notes,
I feel
and
pretty
now-
good.
So you've done the little tas, right?
Yeah.
And I explained this, I think, a couple weeks ago about, you know, when I was in music school, we had to write different pieces of music for different sections.
Okay.
And, you know, when you're a freshman and the Grateful Dead is around your college and you might miss a couple of days, seeing Jerry, happy birthday, Jerry, by the way.
Yes, happy birthday, Jerry Garcia.
Week. You know, I was writing all this music for the brass section, and the brass guys were like, hey, man, where in this piece of music do you have the rests so we can, like, breathe? I'm like,
Oh, there's that.
So there's that.
There's always
needs to happen.
breathing.
So so you're doing the notes, rest, and the rest is, it might as well say breathe also, because in this instrument, it's important to breathe.
Oh, so you actually get a whole mouthpiece workout.
Yes, there's a whole mouthpiece workout so that you breathe. Breathing is so important.
So you breathe in through your nose, basically, when you're about to blow?
Well, some people can circular breathe. Do you know what that is? I can't do it, but some people can circular breathe to the point where they have a continuous flow of air without having to stop. That's an impressive...
That's an airhead.
Dizzy Gillespie, maybe they called him Dizzy because he was always...
Wow.
No, that's not
You
right.
can get dizzy playing this.
Yes.
You can. You can see little spots.
Right, but he has the ability to just push the air around. I think one of or a couple of the Marsalis family can do the same thing.
Wow.
It's an impressive thing, but we can't.
Nah.
So breathing in is super important. So you're gonna play a note, rest. Play a note, rest.
Oof. I
think I just saw a cat running through. This might be your jam. This actually might be your jam.
They always said it was full of hot air.
And now you have the output, right? So
Yeah.
just following along, and you're looking, and you had the F. So hit that loud, that. Look at that, do it.
My lips are tingling.
Do it again. It was so close. It was there, folks.
I went to E.
She was on F. On F. There it is. Oh, the F. So that's really good. That's great. You found your head. Call 911. 912 actually is for the cool people. Don't tell anyone I said that. That's not true, folks. Don't do that. I don't know if you read my warning label.
I speak fluent.
Fluent sarcasm.
I
so
love
it's
that.
just all the time.
That's hilarious.
Taking me seriously could have health repercussions.
Okay, we're gonna have to take a break in a minute.
Yeah. So
let's
the quarter notes: F, 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 and then breathe.
Oh, okay.
Breathe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Familia de TV8, estamos muy emocionados de seguir avanzando nuestra programación en español. Recientemente tuvimos un exitoso evento donde colaboramos con nuestra comunidad para desarrollar ideas sobre nuestro contenido y nuestra programación en español. Así que muchísimas gracias a todas las personas que asistieron. Y si no tuviste la oportunidad de contribuir, aún puedes mandarme tus comentarios a través de correo electrónico. Y además te invitamos a seguir nuestras nuevas redes sociales para estar al tanto de todo nuestro contenido en español. Nos encuentras en Instagram y Facebook, @TV8 Conexión Latina, o nuestra página web tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina. Recuerda que puedes sintonizar toda la programación de TV8 a través del canal 92 de Comcast o nuestra página web tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to continue making progress to our Spanish programming. We recently had a successful event at our studio where we collaborated with community members to develop ideas for the future of our Spanish programming. So thank you to everyone who came out. And if you didn't get a chance to contribute, you can still send me your comments via email. You can also now follow our new Spanish social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram @TV8 Conexión Latina, or our website tv8vail.com/Conexión Latina, so you can stay up to date on all our Spanish content. Remember, you can also tune in to all of our TV8 programming on Comcast Channel 92 or our website at tv8vail.com.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I?
Yes, I do. So even though you work for
some good deals, too good to miss on Flash Deals now. Check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
We're getting busy and dizzy on Good Morning Vail TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and if you're wondering what the heck is going on right here, we tried it last week and we weren't very successful, but we are now going to horn a loop. Wait.
What are we doing? Okay, so I'm
Trombone
trying to
loop.
hula hoop with my arm and then
Yeah.
play the trombone, the bone loop. I didn't blow it that hard.
You didn't blow it, you blew it.
I thought I was going to blow the whole thing. But, you know, the idea would be I'd be standing up, but there's a lot of things that I can't do. I barely stand up as it is. But as I promised, I would bring in a video of us making a hula hoop. It's a very cheap thing.
I think
you need
that's
a little
exciting.
bit of tubing
Because
that you can get from
listen.
Home Depot, a little connector, and then you heat up the ends, and yeah, you'll see.
We're going to show a really cool video on how to make it. We're going to close the show out with that. But I just want you guys to know that hula hooping is great. You can learn coordination.
Mhm.
You can get great exercise.
Mhm.
And just the balance of, you don't have to play an instrument while you're hula hooping, but hula hooping is a lot of fun. It's for everybody of every age.
Oh, here it is.
Then, oh, look at that. That's so fun. I love
So
that.
I don't know
Look
if
at the kids. They
you're
are the
hearing us
cutest
or them, but that's Ellie Vargas' son. I call him Joby One Kenobi. But so we cut it out. You're supposed to. I was told by a super hooper that you get it up to your about belly button. You cut it, and then there's a little heat gun right there. Which
Nice.
is why I didn't bring it in here.
Thanks for not bringing a heat gun into the studio.
And melting plastic. And then you heat up the ends. You use a little it's like 15-cent connector for the tubes. You heat it up just a little bit, and if you see smoke, stop.
Okay.
And then what you do is you heat both sides, you put the connector on, and you put it together carefully. And make sure when you hand it to the child, you don't hand it, see in between my hands right there.
Right.
You want to turn the hoop around and point to the hot part and say, that's really hot, don't touch that. And then you let it cool down for a minute, and hopefully the kid doesn't burn himself on
That's
the
a
hoop.
really smart thing, and
Yeah.
I just can't believe how easy it is
Custom.
to make. You too can make a
Custom. And then you can take some duct tape and wrap it around, some colored duct tape, and it's yours.
But
you know?
what
It's,
joy would a child have to not only learn the hula hoop, but learn how to make one? I mean,
It's
that's
cool.
It's just so exciting. We only have a few seconds left of the show. I want to blow out.
blow it out.
I want to blow out the end.
Don't blow it, but blow it.
Right. So
Don't
this
blow
is
it
the
like I
end
did.
of Saturday's edition of Jammin with Jake on Good Morning Vail. Everybody have a wonderful day. Get out there, enjoy the sunshine, and please, JakeWolf.com if you want to learn how to do this.
Happy birthday, Jerry. We'll see you next weekend. There's a lot of Jerry Garcia related stuff going on.
That's right. Happy birthday, Jerry Garcia. Make sure you find Jake Wolf playing out in the valley, everybody. It's 104. It's it's a wrong station.
TVA Vail, folks.
It's TVA Vail, everybody.
TVA
Channel
Vail.
92, where there's more for you.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail.